Samriddhi's student.
Yes, I'm a student.
Hi, Samriddhi.
Hi.
Hi. So, welcome.
I'll be introducing everyone. So
yes, please.
So hello everyone and welcome to the monthly Facebook Live that we do for the scholarships that are available in the current month. So this month we will be talking about the scholarships that you must not miss in the month of May 2022. We have with us Mr. Ashish Jha, Chief Content Strategist from Buddy4Study, who will be acquainting you with a few scholarships and fellowship opportunities that are currently available. So over to you, Ashish sir. Welcome to the webinar.
Thank you, Shruti. Hi. Just a minute.
Sure, sir. So before till the time Ashish sir comes back, I'll just give you a brief about what we will be going to cover this month. So we have a few internship opportunities and fellowships and scholarship opportunities also for different class levels, which Ashish sir will be talking about in detail. So let's wait for him to join back. So over to you, Ashish sir.
Yeah, so thank you, Shruti. So we are here with our monthly scholarship webinar, wherein we are just going to explain the scholarships that we have just shared with all our stakeholders, students, parents, community, and and all the NGOs. So this month we have in the month of May we have shared around 20 live scholarship opportunities that we have listed on our platform. Obviously, there are many more scholarship opportunities, but we have selected those 20 opportunities and have shared with you in our monthly newsletter. With this, we also wanted to help you to understand more about anything, any doubt you have regarding any opportunities there in the scholarship bulletin. So the purpose of this webinar is to first help you understand more about the scholarship opportunity, first thing. Second, what Buddy4Study is doing and how we all can collaborate together to just spread this kind of scholarship information which can help more needy students. So that is the second thing. And third, any doubt related to any scholarship opportunities that you have, any assistance required over there. So we can just talk over those things and discuss all the possible areas where we can support the students and NGOs and other partners to spread this scholarship related messages. So just to begin with, there will be 3 parts of this webinar. We are, just for your information, we are also going live on our Facebook page now. There are many students who are watching us live on Facebook page also. I welcome all of them also. So the first part would be, I would be just briefing again the scholarship opportunities that are live here in the month of May. After that, I'll be also just taking any doubts, any queries that anybody has related to scholarship opportunities that we have that we share with you. We'll also be taking queries from our Facebook Live audience. So one of our team members is taking queries from there and putting up on this Zoom meeting link. So we'll be taking up queries. And last part would be any doubt, any clarity you need, how you can participate more into this scholarship opportunity. You can help us in spreading scholarship opportunities, and we can help you in helping students in your community. So that is the purpose of this monthly webinar. As we begin, I would also like to share with you that this is going to be now a monthly affair, wherein every Saturday at 11 a.m. we'll be taking this webinar, wherein we will be talking to all the stakeholders on live scholarship opportunities available in that particular month, and also a few upcoming good scholarship opportunities that you should be keeping a tab on.
Yeah, right? That we will be doing every second Saturday.
Right. So So just to begin with, I'll also be sharing the scholarship bulletin itself. So we create a scholarship bulletin every month wherein we share live scholarship opportunities. I'll be just giving you a glimpse of that newsletter also, and sharing a few details regarding some of the key opportunities over there, right? So this is the scholarship bulletin for our May month, wherein we have listed around 20 scholarship opportunities. So the very first opportunities which actually some of the scholarship opportunities as aggregator of the scholarship information of all kind of scholarship information, Buddy4Study lists all kind of scholarship opportunity, but we also host applications for few scholarship opportunities. For example, so GEV Memorial Merit Scholarship for law students is there, which is open for those students who are pursuing LLB and LLM. So this opportunity is this scholarship is we have been managing this scholarship for last 2 years, and applications are hosted on Buddy4Study platform. Yes, I can see somebody is speaking over there.
They all are mute, sir.
All right. So I'll be taking queries. Me and Shruti will be taking queries. Any other detail you may require. So once I explain these live scholarship opportunity, post that we will be taking queries also, right? So the first one is GEV Memorial Merit Scholarship for law students. So this is specifically for students who are pursuing law studies in premium law institute in India. And the scholarship has been made live a few days back on buddy4study.com. You can just go to buddy4study.com, search for GEV Memorial Merit Scholarship, and you will find the application form over there. If you are eligible, if you find yourself eligible for that scholarship, you can go ahead and apply for this scholarship opportunity, right? Another is the Cadence. So I'll just go into the details. So this is how our scholarship bulletin, monthly bulletin looks like. So we list first the scholarship opportunities, then there are internship opportunities, and then we also announce the scholarship results that are declared on Buddy4Study platform for the scholarship that are managed by Buddy4Study, which means that since we host a number of program and applications also on our platform, so these are the results published by Buddy4Study for those programs which is managed and for which application is hosted on Buddy4Study. So for example, the Kotak Kanya Scholarship, Aditya Birla Capital Kovid Program Scholarship, STFC Merit Scholarship, MI Scholarship, and DBS Business for Good Internship. So these are the opportunity scholarship and internship opportunities for which we announced result last month. So this is the highlight of the program completion kind of thing. So just to begin with, so this we were talking about GEV Memorial Scholarship. I have already detailed out the eligibility criteria and for whom it is applicable. The reward, there would be like up to 2 lakh per year scholarship is available under this program for those students who are selected for this scholarship program. So if you are pursuing law studies, you should be applying for this GEV Memorial Merit Scholarship 2022-23, right? So application link is also there. I would request Shruti to just share this scholarship bulletin link with all the audience on Zoom call and also on Facebook Live, so that they can just click and download this complete bulletin also.
It's done, sir. I've shared it on the Zoom chat. The people
Right.
who have joined from Zoom can get it in the chat box.
Yeah, thank you, Shruti. So the second is Cadence Scholarship Program. So this is this scholarship program is for specific geographies. Students from Delhi NCR, Bangalore, and Pune who are pursuing undergraduate or postgraduate courses are eligible for this scholarship. So again, the award is like the scholarship amount that is there in the scholarship amount program is variable. So it will depend on the kind of education financial support that you would require based on the expenses that you incur on your studies. So the deadline for the scholarship program is May 30th. So by end of this month, so towards end of this month, you can apply for this scholarship now, and it is open till 30th of May. Coming to the other scholarship program, so there are many research and fellowship programs, research related and fellowship related opportunities that are available now. So since we are in the month of May, and most of the board 10th and 12th board examinations are open now, and it will be closing in the month of May, and post that most of the scholarships for school students and for UG students are announced. So there would be lesser number of scholarship opportunities this month for UG and school students. But then for research and PhD related courses, there would be more scholarship opportunities, and also a few opportunities for students who wish to go abroad for study in post graduation. So one is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for PhD. Ye ICAI Doctoral Scholarship Scheme is there, which is for those professionals or students who have a membership of ICAI, and the award is like 50,000 per month and a contingency grant of 50,000 rupees for such candidates who wish to pursue PhD program. Last date is 31st of July in this case. Then we have other scholarship, Fulbright Nehru Masters Fellowship. So this is a United States and India Educational Foundation run scholarship opportunities, which is meant for Indian students who wish to pursue master's degree at selected US colleges. So this is a very popular scholarship program. Since we are doing it on 14th and deadline is 16th. So if you are eligible for this program, please go to Buddy4Study website, look into the eligibility criteria, detailed one. And if you are eligible, please apply within the deadline. So it's just 2 days are left for this scholarship program. We have another program, again, that is Fulbright Nehru Academic and Professional Excellence Fellowship, which is for students who wish to conduct research in US institution. So again, for this scholarship, the deadline is 15th of July. So you have time for this scholarship. You can take time to apply for this scholarship. Similarly, there is another scholarship, Oxford and Cambridge Society of India Scholarship, which is again helping students to get admission and get financial support for their studies in selected US and UK colleges. Again, only 2 days are left. 1 day, in fact, tomorrow is the last day. So if you wish to go for studies in US and UK, you can go into the details of this program and find if you are eligible for this opportunity. There is another fellowship opportunity, that is Raman Research Fellowship Opportunity. This is provided by Council of Scientific, CSIR, so Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Ministry of Science and Technology in India. And the reward is like US dollar 2,500 per month. Deadline is again 30th of June, and this is for those students who have 5 years of service in CSIR and who are contributing in the field of research and innovation in specific science areas, right? Science stream. Then there is other scholarship. Again, this is for post-doctoral level students. This is an initiative of Tata Trust. So this scholarship is Tata Trust Means Grant for College 2022-23. And this is meant to support students from Mumbai and suburban areas. This scholarship is for students who are pursuing class 11 to graduation. And this is specifically for non-engineering students. Means this scholarship is for class 11 and UG students who are pursuing studies in non-engineering streams. For example, if they are doing science, commerce, or any art subject also. So this scholarship is meant for them. If you are eligible, you can apply. There is enough time to apply for this scholarship. You can apply till January 2023, so till next year. The next scholarship program is SAR National Postdoctoral Fellowship. Again, this is a postdoctoral opportunity, fellowship opportunity. You can go into the detail. Shruti has already shared a link of this news bulletin.
Yes.
Scholarship bulletin.
Yes, the
you can just
bulletin
go into
link
the
has
detail.
been shared on the Facebook comment section and Zoom chat box as well.
Yeah.
So
Similarly,
yeah, please continue.
Yeah, similarly, there is UNESCO Silk Road Youth Research Grant. Again, this is for opportunity for a certain number of students who wish to study Silk Road's shared heritage. So, so this is again a doctoral level scholarship, postgraduate level scholarship opportunity. Then we have another Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund Scholarship 2022. So this initiative is again to support PhD students. As I told you, there would be multiple scholarship opportunity for students who wish to go into research and postdoctoral studies. So there are many opportunities open now. Opportunities for school students and UG students will most probably be announced next month once the exams are closed for class 10th and 12th. So this is how it happens. So there is a annual calendar also for scholarship announcements. Mostly the scholarships are announced in the month of June and July, and then applications are made open. That continues till September, October, and then scholarship disbursements takes place in the month of probably Jan, Feb. So that is how it trends. And meanwhile, every month, a few new opportunities keep coming. So we, Buddy4Study keeps publishing those scholarship opportunities. We keep doing this monthly news bulletin also, scholarship bulletin also for our students and all the stakeholders so that they are aware about the new scholarship opportunities, right? Then there is...
before
yes,
you
Shruti.
move on to the next scholarship or opportunities, I would like to tell to the audience जो हमारी Facebook पे जिन्होंने हमें ज्वाइन कर रखा है कि उनकी क्वेरीज काफी सारी आ रही हैं. हम आपकी क्वेरीज टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन सारी टेकअप करेंगे. अभी के लिए हम सारी जो स्कॉलरशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज, अभी के लिए फेलोशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज और अभी सर हम लोगों को कुछ इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज के बारे में भी बताएंगे. सो उसके बारे में जान लेते हैं, देन हम उसके आगे फिर बढ़ेंगे, आपकी क्वेरीज को हम अटेंड करेंगे. सो ओवर टू यू सर.
करेक्ट. So Shruti, so before Shruti, I would I go into the details of other scholarship opportunities. I would just like to detail out the kind of scholarship opportunities that are available in India, right? So there would be basically 3-4 type of scholarships. First is the need-based scholarship. So there are multiple scholarship opportunities that would be opening, and in fact, state governments and central government generally most of the scholarship opportunities that are offered by state and central government is kind of need-based opportunity only. Then there are a very specific opportunity which is merit-based also. So if Shruti can detail out the merit-based scholarship opportunity if offered by central government. Yes.
So there are a number of a big scholarship name that is both merit cum means based scholarship is National Means cum Merit Scholarship. Okay, right. For which the test is conducted at both state level and national level, and the students who qualify the test get a scholarship. ये तो नेशनल लेवल की जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की एक पॉपुलर स्कॉलरशिप है वो है. इसके अलावा पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट लेवल पे भी स्कॉलरशिप दी जाती है जो यूजीसी की तरफ से दी जाती है, मेरिट के बेस पे आपको दी जाती है. तो वो भी अभी इन सब का अनाउंसमेंट जो होता है वो होता है इन द मंथ ऑफ अगस्त की स्टार्टिंग में या फिर जुलाई एंड में, वो स्टार्टिंग उसमें अनाउंसमेंट्स हो जाती हैं क्योंकि उसी टाइम पे कॉलेज एडमिशंस और स्कूल एडमिशंस मतलब हो रहे होते हैं. कॉलेज लेवल के एडमिशंस जो भी हो रहे होते हैं वो उसी टाइम पे होते हैं. तो ये सारी की जो भी गवर्नमेंट की स्कॉलरशिप्स की अगर मैं बात करूं तो वो सारी की सारी स्कॉलरशिप्स मोस्टली जो हैं वो एक पोर्टल है, नेशनल स्कॉलरशिप पोर्टल, जो कि बहुत ही पॉपुलर पोर्टल है सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का। उसी पे सारी स्कॉलरशिप्स लिस्ट होती हैं एंड उसमें आपको ये बहुत ही इजी प्रोसेस है कि अगर आपको उनमें से किसी भी स्कॉलरशिप के लिए अप्लाई करना है, यू जस्ट हैव टू मेक वन एप्लीकेशन और आपकी जो भी जिस भी क्राइटेरिया में आप फिट बैठते हो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपको वो स्कॉलरशिप मिल जाती है। आपको अलग अलग स्कॉलरशिप के लिए अलग अलग एप्लीकेशन देने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है एनएसपी पे। सो दिस इज द थिंग। ये इसका अनाउंसमेंट्स जो होती हैं एप्लीकेशन की, मैं एक बार फिर बताऊंगी, ये जुलाई एंड या फिर अगस्त के मंथ में स्टार्ट होती हैं एंड ये कंटिन्यू रहती हैं टिल दिसंबर या जनवरी तक। दैट डिपेंड्स कि एडमिशन प्रोसेसेस अगर कहीं डिले हो रहे हैं या वो कम ज्यादा हो रहा है तो उसके हिसाब से वो चेंज होते रहती हैं एप्लीकेशन डेडलाइन।
Then there are also, Shruti, there are few specific opportunities for a specific category of students.
Yes.
For example, there are few opportunities for girl students.
Yes.
Very specific to girls. Yes.
Yeah, there are scholarships for girl students, both government level पे भी हैं और corporate level पे भी, जो girl students की education को support करने के लिए scholarships offer की जाती हैं। वो भी कई तरह की होती हैं, जिसमें से कई कुछ के नाम अगर मैं गवर्नमेंट की बताना चाहूँ तो एक तो पीजी इंदिरा गांधी करके स्कॉलरशिप है जो कि यूजीसी देती है पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट लेवल की पढ़ाई के लिए। सीबीएसई उड़ान करके एक स्कॉलरशिप है जो कि गर्ल्स के लिए है। सीबीएसई की सिंगल गर्ल चाइल्ड करके स्कॉलरशिप है, वो है। इसके अलावा और भी कई सारी जो कॉर्पोरेट्स हैं जो स्कॉलरशिप्स ऑफर करते हैं फॉर गर्ल्स, उनमें से एक है रोल्स रॉयस की उन्नति करके स्कॉलरशिप है जो आती है। एक है हमारी
जो बीटेक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है, राइट, गर्ल्स
इंजीनियरिंग या फिर स्टेम के कोर्सेज के लिए है। एंड देन इसके अलावा एक और आती है अभी जो हमारे पास करेंटली चल भी रही है, कोटक कन्या स्कॉलरशिप, जिसका एप्लीकेशन अभी सिर्फ एमबीबीएस के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एप्लीकेशन ओपन हो रखा है। तो जो भी एमबीबीएस के बच्चे हैं वो उसके लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, गर्ल स्टूडेंट्स स्पेशली। तो इस तरह से और भी कई सारी हैं जिनके एप्लीकेशंस अकॉर्डिंग टू द जो भी क्लास लेवल के लिए वो हैं उसके हिसाब से वो आते रहते हैं। तो ये मैंने कुछ फ्यू नेम्स जो है मैंने हाईलाइट
कुछ एआईसीटी जो है टेक्निकल एजुकेशन को सपोर्ट करने के लिए, सो प्रगति स्कॉलरशिप गर्ल्स के लिए बेसिकली।
हाँ, एंड एक और एआईसीटी की सक्षम है जो डिसेबल स्टूडेंट्स को सपोर्ट करने के लिए ये स्कॉलरशिप दी जाती है,
और टेक्निकल एजुकेशन बीटेक एंड
डिप्लोमा या डिग्री लेवल के लिए। या
राइट,
ये भी दो तरह की स्कॉलरशिप।
एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट स्पेसिफिक कैटेगरी के बाद जो है स्पेशल टैलेंट्स के लिए भी स्कॉलरशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, या स्पेशल इफ यू आर if you have any specific कुछ डिजीज से अगर आप if you are affected, then there are some opportunities for those specific student category also. So for example, a few weeks back we had been running a scholarship program which were specifically meant for students who were pursuing fine arts, right? So that was a fantastic scholarship opportunity. Then currently, if I can share my scholarship bulletin once again. So there is a scholarship opportunity, specific opportunity, which is HH Dalai Lama scholarship 2022-23. So this is for students who are residing in self-settled leprosy colonies. For and the eligibility for this is that one of your parents should if they are affected by this if they are affected by this leprosy, then such students can apply for this scholarship opportunity. So there are basically this application is open until 5th of June, so you can apply. There is enough time for this. Go into the detail and look if you are eligible, you can apply for that also. We have then another there is a test, there is another opportunity which is national interest screening test, which is a initiative of NISER Bhubaneswar and the University of Mumbai, and this is meant for class 12 appearing students and pass out students. Under this program, so an annual scholarship of 60,000 is given to the students for 5-year integrated MSc programs who take admission into NSIR Bhubaneswar and the institute in Mumbai. right? A grant of rupees 20,000 per annum, and summer internship is also provided to students. So the deadline for this is 18th May, and those students who are eligible can apply it for now. So you must go into the details of this program first. We have already shared the scholarship bulletin link with you. Just download it, go into the details of this program, find the eligibility details into the eligibility criteria, and then you can apply for that. Another opportunity is INSA GRD Tata Fellowship, which is again for students who possess doctorate or master's degree in science. This is again for pursuing research. The application deadline is tomorrow only. So if you are pursuing research opportunities, you can just go for this fellowship program. There are a few other opportunities also. So I would not take all detail out all the opportunities here. You can just go download this link and see the details. But then I will just skip a few, and now we'll discuss more about internship opportunities that are available for students who are pursuing technical education in India. So AICT is currently offering multiple internship opportunities. One is in AI-based web development, as you can see here, open for engineering students. Again, a Tulip Finance internship, which is again open for students who are BA degree holders and who have studied finance at their class 12 and graduation level now. So there is AICT Housing and Urban Development Department internship, which is again for students who have done BTech, who are doing in fact BTech, BE, or other graduation programs, UG programs like BBA, MBA. So the internship amount varies across these internship opportunities. As you can see, the first one is having 8,000 rupees reward. Second one is for 10,000, and the Housing and Urban Development Department internship, there is an remuneration of kind of 5,000 per month internship amount. In fact, again, there is an AICT virtual internship. The application is open till 23rd of May, and it is again open for BTech students only, right? There are other scholarship, very specific fellowship program, internship program with particular institutes. So one is offered by MANAGE, which is National Institute of Agricultural Extension Management. And then, so these are the scholarship opportunities and fellowship and internship opportunities that are available and live currently. You can also go on to Buddy4Study.com, and I will just, if you can, Shruti, allow me to present this my screen again for to just showcase how does this work.
Mhm.
So students can also go to Buddy4Study.com, and there is a search button on the home page.
Your screen is not shared, sir.
1 minute.
Yeah. So we have been joined by a few NGOs also in our Zoom meeting. So we will be answering if you have any. You might have received our monthly newsletter.
Just 2 more minutes I will take, Shruti. Then probably we'll be taking queries also.
Please take your time, sir. I'll be just explaining them that we will be taking your queries. If you have any queries related to any scholarship opportunity, fellowship opportunity, we are here to take those queries. So we will be taking them towards the end of this session, and we are also live. Yeah.
Yes.
Over to you.
Shruti, here is Buddy4Study.com website. So any student who's coming and looking for scholarship opportunities matching their class or their interest, so they can just, and if they know already the name of the scholarship opportunity, they can just go and search for scholarship opportunity. For example, GEV, if I search, I'll be coming to a scholarship program, which is this GEV Memorial Merit Scholarship. I can just open and find the details. If I am eligible for this program, I'll just students will just need to go through the program details, and then there is a start apply now button over there, wherein they can just click and start applying for this program. Once they fill the basic info and relevant documents are uploaded by students, then probably they'll be able to submit the application. And once application is submitted, their application goes into the further process of selection for scholars that we have, right? So this scholarship program is hosted on Buddy4Study. That is why application is on Buddy4Study itself. Then there are other scholarship opportunities also, for which the applications are open on the official website of those scholarship providers. For example, if you can see, so this Kotak Kanna scholarship is again open for girl students who are pursuing MBBS programs, and the applications are open on Buddy4Study itself. This Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund scholarship. Now this scholarship is open on the official website. So to find the official website, you will just need to go to this page, understand whether you are eligible or not. So eligibility criteria is there. All the details, all the other details are also there. So you go to this detail. If you find yourself eligible for this program, you can just go and apply now. Our platform will be taking you to the relevant page through which you can actually apply for the scholarship. Right? Okay. So so this is how you apply on Buddy4Study website. Now the one of the features I was just in fact trying to describe what our monthly scholarship bulletin comprises, right? So one is scholarship opportunities, second is internship opportunities, and third we share also the success stories of our scholars. So those stories will in fact, those inspiring stories, there are inspiring stories which help which sets example for all the students to keep working hard and pursue their dreams. And the saying goes that who help like God help those who help themselves, right? So those students have set examples who have worked hard, and obviously with the support of scholarship programs, now they are further excelling in their academia and pursuing their career goals. So this is how the scholarship bulletin, monthly scholarship bulletin, is structured at Buddy4Study. We keep sharing with you every month. If you are not receiving this scholarship bulletin, you can just drop us a mail at info@buddy4study.com. We'll see that this scholarship bulletin reaches to you every month from here on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any doubt, any queries anybody has regarding any scholarship program, we'll be able to take this up.
We have received a lot of comments in our Facebook Live section, so we will be taking those up. So before we take those up, I'll be thanking you, sir, for enlightening us with this much information. So, so a few questions that we have received on our Facebook page include Abhishek is asking, sir, single parent scholarship. He's asking about single parent scholarship.
Abhishek is asking.
Yes.
So Abhishek, in fact, last year, there were many scholarship, just 2-3 months back, we have closed many scholarship opportunities which were meant for those students who are either facing any crisis, family crisis, having single parent, or those who are affected by Covid, in fact, lost their near and dear ones, or the earning member in their family. So there were HDFC, there were 2 scholarship from, first was from HDFC Limited and second was from HDFC Bank. So these 2 scholarships supported was meant for those students who were affected by Covid or who were facing some type of crisis in their family. Then we had Aditya Birla Kovid scholarship program, through which we have just supported 1,250 students this year. The results are live there on the buddy4study.com website also. You can just go to the results section and see 1,250 students who have been supported under this scholarship program. So that scholarship is closed for now, but we expect many of these scholarships to come again this year, to be launched this year on Buddy4Study.com platform, and hopefully that will be you will be able to apply in one of those scholarship opportunities also and avail the benefit. Shruti, you are mute. Shruti, you are mute.
So before we move on to the next questions from the Facebook comments, we have already started receiving questions from the NGOs and partners who have joined here on Zoom. So I'll be requesting them. We will be taking those queries once we complete the queries that we have received on our Facebook.
Yes, Shruti. So I suggest that in next
5
we
minutes.
take next 2-3 questions.
Yes.
Till 11:45, we take students or scholarship related doubts and queries.
Yeah.
And then we stop our Facebook live, and then we take one-on-one queries from NGOs and any partnership opportunities, collaboration opportunities.
Sure,
right?
sir. Sure. So moving
I can
on.
see Mr. Mallikarjun raising his hand for some queries.
Yeah.
So if this is related to scholarship, if you can also put in the chat box, Shruti will be able to take that up. And then probably will be in next 5 to 7 minutes, we'll be taking queries on collaboration, partnerships, how we can spread together the scholarship opportunities, related information.
Yeah.
Shruti.
So should I take the queries from the Facebook
Yes,
now?
yes.
Yeah.
Please,
So,
students' queries first,
yeah,
and then
students'
we
query.
go to
Sure, sir.
institutions'
So
query.
the next query is from Syed Atiq. He's asking कि Tata Punk Scholarship 22-23 कब release होगी? किस month में release होगी?
Sorry, who was there?
Atiq, Mohammad
Atiq.
Atiq. Yes.
Okay.
Syed.
So Atiq, we are working towards that, and hopefully in some time we'll be able to tell you better what is the timeline for this scholarship opportunities. So last year we supported lots of students under this scholarship program. Hopefully this will be open for this year also. Will be you just keep a tab on our platform, keep visiting our pages, and soon you will be you will be able to find a timeline for this scholarship.
ऑल्सो सर हमारे एक स्कॉलर ने भी ज्वाइन किया है हमें फेसबुक लाइव पे, जिन्होंने अपना टेस्टिमोनियल शेयर किया है. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट फॉलो मी टू रीड दैट आउट. वो बहुत ही अच्छा मैसेज उन्होंने शेयर किया है. प्लीज फॉलो मी. ओवर टू यू.
सो सर द स्टूडेंट मिस्टर शिवा यादव, तो उन्होंने शेयर किया है कि आई हैव रिसीव्ड DXC प्रोग्रेसिव माइंड स्कॉलरशिप फ्रॉम Buddy4Study. It's very helpful to me for my higher studies and to complete my graduation. Half of my college fees was paid, but only the scholarship, due to the scholarship. So he's very thankful, and he's actually expressing his regards, heartfelt thanks, as he has completed his graduation with the help of the scholarship amount that he has received via Buddy4Study.
Great. That's great, Paul. So in fact, that is what brings us satisfaction also at Buddy4Study. We keep working on scholarship opportunities, sharing it with the needy students. And when a needy student gets that kind of very much required support, that is the best part of our job also. That is what keeps us motivated also at Buddy4Study. Thank you.
So इसके अलावा we have two more queries. One is from Dhruvi Taylor. उन्होंने पूछा, is there any scholarship for study abroad? I want to do MTech from abroad.
Oh wow, this is wonderful question, and I would just request the name of the student was Dhruvil. So Dhruvil, I will suggest you to go through our scholarship bulletin of May month. There are multiple opportunities you will be able to find. Just click on the link. Shruti has already shared in the chat box and also on the Facebook live link. You just go through that bulletin. You will be able to find good scholarship opportunities, and also next month also we'll be bringing many scholarship opportunities for students who wish to pursue masters and postdoctoral opportunities abroad. Please keep looking into those scholarship opportunity and keep looking into the eligibility criteria. You will be able to find one, I believe. Shruti, you are mute again.
Sorry. The last question is from Aryan G. Gupta. He is asking, sir, anything about law field?
Law.
Yes.
So the very first opportunity, Shruti, I mentioned here, जो GED meritorious law scholarship program है, वो अभी ओपन हुई है, एक वीक पहले ओपन हुई है. And yes, so Shruti, Mr. Ashutosh Baranwal, he's the founder of Buddy4Study, by the way. He has also joined us. Thank you, Ashutosh ji. So he's sharing a link through which students can just look into the opportunities for study abroad, scholarship or fellowship programs. So you can just follow those that link also, right? So yes, he has shared to everyone. Correct. So these
sharing this link on our Facebook comment section also, so
yes,
that all the users who joined from Facebook can get access to
and
this.
From next month, we'll be just bringing here the success stories, success videos also of our scholars to this platform, so that we all know how such scholarship programs are helping, and what students, how what is it that is required to get selected in these scholarship programs. So what are the key specific eligibility criteria? So generally there is a selection process defined by for each scholarship program, and that varies from one to other. Like there might be some interaction that happens once the shortlisting is done. In some scholarship opportunities, there are 2 levels of interaction that happens. So there are multiple ways of a selection process depending on the scholarship provider's preferences. So that is how it is done. But then results are announced very transparently on buddy4study.com website, and for whichever scholarship program we host, basically. Yes, Shruti. Shruti,
thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for
okay,
answering.
so Shruti, we can now take NGO questions from NGO, and we can continue to be live on Facebook also.
Sure,
so
sure.
that it helps the larger set of audience to also understand as to what they can do with Buddy4Study, and how Buddy4Study can help the students in their connections.
Yes. So I'll be taking up the questions from the chat box first, and then
first a few participants are raising hands. If you can just allow them to speak.
Yeah, so you can unmute yourself and ask your questions if you have.
So Samriddhi Shahani.
Yes, hello, sir.
Yes.
Actually, I got admitted I got accepted in a Japanese university for my undergraduate, and just gave my 12th boards. So now I am in need of some scholarships for my studies in Japan. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about those scholarships, if I could get any help from Buddy4Study.
Yeah, Samriddhi, so we will definitely look into this. Currently, since scholarship opportunities keep coming on regular basis, so if you can drop your email ID, one of my team members will help you once there's any such scholarship opportunity is there, right?
Okay, sure, sir. I'll drop my email ID in the chat box.
Please do. Chat
and
box.
I really appreciate your help. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So Paulmi, please note down this email ID, and with a specific query, whenever there is any opportunities which is like suitable for Samriddhi, we should be letting her know also separately. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So
Mallika Arjun is also raising hand. You can also please take up your question.
Yes, Mr. Mallikarjun, you can speak now. Hello, Mr. Mallikarjun. There seems to be some audio problem with you. If you can drop your query in the chat box, we'll be able to take that up. Meanwhile, Shruti, we can move to the next one.
Yeah, so the next query that we have received is from May Chopra, and he's asking, is UGC merit scholarship only for PhD/research in India?
No, there are UGC offers merit scholarships for top rankers also. So this is not only for girls top rankers also. This is generic for both the genders. So
for postgraduate level studies actually UGC
yes, for
postgraduate level studies के लिए वो
correct. तो उसके लिए opportunity but ये अभी open नहीं है.
Mhm.
This will be opening very soon.
In the
Just
month
keep a
of
tab
August.
on. Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
आप देखते रहिए Buddy4Study पे. If you, and also if for everybody's reference, if you register on Buddy4Study, you will be getting this monthly bulletin on regular basis, on monthly basis. And also if there are any specific opportunity which we think that should be reaching to you, we would be mailing it separately also.
Yes. So Varadarajan from Bokarave Seva Trust, he is asking, wish to know what would be our role.
Okay, who is Mr.
Mr. Varadarajan. So he's
Mr. Varadarajan, hi.
he can
Yeah, hello. Can I
Hi.
speak now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
yes,
sir,
yes. How are
please.
you, sir?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. See, one thing is I've been watching your this one scholarship details,
Yes.
but what happens is we also conduct a lot of training for students,
Mhm.
and many times we come across students who undergo some casualties in their family, and they
Right,
approach us for scholarships.
right.
How do we support and how do we recommend it to you? That's what I wanted to understand.
Yeah,
Because our resource is also limited. What all we could do, we are doing within our available resource. But
right.
something beyond that, I think I thought we'll approach you so
Yeah.
that it will be helpful.
No, thank you. Thanks a lot for reaching us out. Mr. Varadarajan, Buddy4Study is a very student-friendly platform, actually. So if there is any student who is approaching you for such kind of scholarship, I would request you to just suggest that student first to register on buddy4study.com website. So he'll just need to give his email ID, name, and phone number, so that it helps us to inform him if there is any relevant scholarship opportunity that opens on Buddy4Study. For example, last year I just mentioned there was HDFC crisis scholarship opportunity that was there on Buddy4Study platform, and that remained open for almost 3 months. So during that period, we invited applications from students who had been facing some kind of problem in their family. So either they had their parents losing job during COVID, or losing one of their parents, or facing any accident in their life. So any such student could have applied to that scholarship program, and there was obviously a selection process through which all the applicants went. We cross-verify also if the application is genuine or not, and automatically this goes automatically into the selection process once the student applies. So I would request you to share this scholarship bulletin at least to all your connections, so that they are able to understand there are scholarship opportunities, and they are also able to see many students getting a scholarship actually on Buddy4Study platform, through Buddy4Study platform. So, yes. Also, very soon we are going to come up with a mass registration system wherein you yourself can help register student en masse on Buddy4Study, and we will verify students separately through a technology mechanism. So that will also help our NGO partners to help us understand the needs of sections of students with whom they are in touch with.
One last question.
Yes, please.
Should we have to refer it to you from our email, or so that you'll get to know that it is a recommendation
Yes,
from our
Mr.
side?
Varadarajan, generally we recommend you to just suggest and help students to register on Buddy4Study platform.
On Buddy, okay.
But separately, if you think that there is a very needy student, or you have very special recommendation for any student, and you think that they are in real need of such
Okay.
scholarship, so there is obviously a reference that is coming to us, and you would have verified that student. So that we'll be looking into those cases specifically also, though there is no guarantee that they will get a scholarship, because there is varied scholarship selection criteria based on the scholarship provider's preference. But then obviously we would welcome you sharing those those list of students also with us.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
So thank you so much, sir. Now we will be taking a query from Carmel Resquina. If you are available, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your questions directly. Carmel, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah, hi. So I'm from Antarang Foundation, and we work with the youth on career awareness and employability skills. And I think this platform is really good, and I'm really glad that we came to know about this, and we're able to collaborate together. So just wanted to ask about 2-3 things that I had doubt. So one is regarding the application process. So I've seen that some of the students like struggle with the application process because it is quite long, and sometimes they have to add a couple of documents as well. So is there a tutorial on your platform which we can share with the students so that it's easy for them to go along with the application process? So that's one of the queries. My second, so should I ask all of the queries and then you'll answer?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please, we are noting it down.
Yes. And the second one is regarding any support mechanism from your side. So what happens is during the process as well, sometimes students are stuck at some stage and then they require immediate help to move on to the next step. So is there some helpline or some number which we can share where they can get in touch with you and immediately solve their queries? So that's the second. And one more question was regarding you spoke about the selection criteria. So I wanted to know what is that selection criteria, and generally what percentage of students would be selected for a particular scholarship? Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmel. So I had seen you also writing us mails on this topic. I thought that we resolve your queries and share our answers to you on this platform so that many more institutions who are looking for such doubts or queries can get their answers as well simultaneously. So first, taking your first query, it was regarding the application process. You said it is a bit lengthy and help document is also required, right? So Carmel, since scholarship programs which we there are first 2 kinds of scholarship programs that we list on Buddy4Study and for which we offer information on buddy4study.com. One is the scholarship programs that are not hosted by Buddy4Study. So this is plain simple information with all the details and help documents. And once the students go on to the apply now button link that is available along with the scholarship information on Buddy4Study page, they go to the official link of scholarship. So from there they can apply for the scholarship. So that is then they go out of Buddy4Study system and go to the official scholarship of a scholarship provider. So that is one part where we have no control. So we just provide the scholarship details on our platform and help students with official apply now link. That is one. The second is the scholarship programs for which Buddy4Study hosts application form. So on this part, there are 4 or 5 basic criteria basis which the information is taken from students on the application form. For keeping in mind 2-3 parameters. First is that we are able to get the personal information as to whether the students are, whether the applicant is actually eligible for the scholarship program for which they are filling the application form. That is one. Second is that we ensure at Buddy4Study that the scholarship amount or a scholarship award only goes to the right student. And for this, there is a very rigorous process that we follow, and we find the right and deserving candidate, every deserving candidate who should be getting a scholarship. And then obviously we also have our limitation. If we, for example, there is crunch of scholarship funds also, but then finding the right and the most deserving candidate itself is a major task, which we take on do on Buddy4Study. So the obviously in each application steps, if you go into the detail of application form, you will be finding the help video also. So and as you have pointed out, we will also again look into each and every application form now, that if that help video is available or not. So in most of the cases it is available, and we welcome your suggestion. We will now onwards ensuring that each section of the application form has that help video integrated therein, so that it makes the application journey for any student smooth. So Shruti, if you can note it down, and
we do
this.
have it, sir. We do have it. Once the students, the applications that we host have the video attached with them at every section. So the
Yes.
students who get stuck at any section can watch that video and proceed further.
Yes. Yes.
Acha. And moving
But
ahead.
then we'll see that. But then we'll see if any application form has those links missing, then we'll
Yes,
definitely
we can have it
do that. Yes.
incorporated.
So
Also-
Shruti, before you go to the next question, I'll take the two other questions.
Yeah, I was just talking about the same thing. If in case, see, we do have videos, and despite having the videos, at times students don't get it properly. Ki kaise kya karna hai. They still have queries, so they can reach out to us. We have an email ID हमारी जो we run, that is info@buddy4study.com. वहां पे वो अपनी queries share कर सकते हैं, और there will be, मतलब हमारा turn around time भी बहुत quick है. We do address those queries जितनी जल्दी हो सकता है.
Yes, one of our team members, in fact, is looking on those queries on daily basis. So if you
Yes.
drop a mail on info, sharing any snapshot of the problem you are facing or the stage of application where you are stuck, so that will really help us to help the student who are facing challenges or facing any problem in filling application.
Yes. So I think the second question has been covered, sir. Now the third question is about the selection
Yes.
criteria.
So-
So you can move ahead with that.
Yes. So the third question was selection criteria, and this is one of the most important part of any scholarship program. So, for example, once we opened the scholarship application for COVID affected students, there were thousands of applications we received. Now, there was a specific selection criteria also in place. And in that particular case, we ensured that those students who shared with us documents related to the loss in their family, we prioritized those students. Though it was very difficult for us to filter, kind of put filter on the applicants who had suffered due to COVID. But then, since the number of seats or the number of scholarships to be given under a particular program remains limited, so we prioritize then who is the most needy ones. So that ways we just get. That is why we just ask students to upload documents to make this process very smooth and clean and transparent. And we see what is the kind of crisis, what is the kind of. We also sometimes scholarship providers' preference is also for those students who have high merit. So the educational details that we seek in our application form helps us in filtering students through that criteria. So this is, as I told you earlier also, selection criteria varies from one scholarship to other, and that depends on how scholarship providers are also looking at the kind of students they would like to help at the end of the scholarship program.
Also, sir, the selection process becomes more stringent depending upon the number of applications that we receive and the number of scholarships that we have to, disperse.
But nevertheless, Shruti, so most of the students who are not getting scholarships, so Buddy4Study is soon going to come up with career counseling sessions also. Then there would be other student friendly products also on Buddy4Study. Some of them might be free also, which will help students and guide them towards their career, towards their educational journey also. So we are soon coming up with those programs and products also.
Okay, so Mr. Malik Arjun has raised his hand. Mr. Malik, you can take up your query if you can just speak up.
So I can see.
So May Chopra has asked that, do you also do individual consultations?
Yes, so before I take queries from May, there is in our chat box, I can see a query from Dr. Joy, founder of Transfiguration Foundation. And he's asking woman, scholarship for women and tribal kids, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I would just like to say here, Dr. Joy, that we have through the year, we will have many scholarship opportunities available on Buddy4Study. We'll list, in fact, all the scholarship opportunities, and many of the scholarship opportunities will have application form also hosted on buddy4study.com, wherein we will be helping specifically girl students. So there is a section, Shruti, if you can just share that link on the chat box for girl students, scholarship for girl students specifically. So that if you, I would request you to keep a tab on this particular link, which lists all the scholarship opportunity for girl students. Probably you'll be able to find scholarship opportunities very soon. Yes, Shruti.
I'll be doing it. Yeah,
there was another query also.
Yeah, from May Chopra, and he was asking about individual consultations, and also he asked about the scholarships opportunities for social work and wildlife conservation, and he has secured a place at University of Oxford, but not many full funding scholarships are available. So this is
I hope Shruti, we have already shared a study abroad scholarship link.
Yes.
And I would request.
Okay, I'm sorry. She has asked about.
Shruti, we can take last two questions now. We are already running short of time.
This is it, sir. Well, this is it. I think most of we have covered all the questions now. So this is it.
Yeah. So as we close this session, I would also just share a few insights with students and all the NGO partners present here. That many students think we have received this frequent queries from students that they have applied for a scholarship program and they have not yet received any scholarship. So my suggestion here would be that you applying for one scholarship program does not mean that you will be getting that scholarship because there would be there are multiple selection filters to a particular scholarship program. So if you continue applying for scholarship opportunities that are posted on Buddy4Study, and please don't get discouraged by if you don't get a scholarship, actually the scholarship in 1 or 2 or 3 chances. You keep applying for these scholarship opportunities and with each application, your chances of selection increases, in fact, at Buddy4Study. So if we have an internal system also where we keep tracking if a student who is eligible for a particular program is applying for multiple opportunities also. So so if you are not able to make it in the first opportunity, maybe the second time, third time, fourth time, or fifth time. So we encourage you to keep looking into scholarship opportunities, keep applying. Don't be discouraged if you are not getting scholarship in the very first attempt or second or third attempt, right? Every scholarship is a new scholarship opportunity for you. Keep applying. Yes, but once you receive one scholarship opportunity in a particular financial year, we will request you to not apply for the other scholarship opportunity in the same financial year at Buddy4Study platform. If you are applying for a scholarship opportunity outside Buddy4Study, that is all right. But we at generally we at Buddy4Study prefer to help new student in a particular financial year. If you have received a scholarship opportunity, we generally prefer a new student getting selected for the next opportunity.
Yes. So Mr. Mallikarjun has shared his email ID, and we will be sharing the monthly bulletin with you on this email ID, sir. And
Shruti, if you can just copy because Zoom will not have this.
Yes. I've copied it, sir. I've copied it, and we'll be sharing the monthly newsletter with him. So this is it. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining our webinar, and we will.
Thank you, Shruti. So it was a great opportunity to share insights with students and our NGO partners. So this was the first month wherein we are doing such a webinar. Next month, it is going to be even more insightful with new scholarship opportunities coming on our platform. A few scholarship stories will be sharing, and also will be sharing the highlights of our scholarship programs and also the results that we published. So the next month is going to be the next month webinar is going to be more insightful with lots of new scholarship opportunity. We request you to all the audience present here on the Facebook Live session that is going on now. So we would request you to just be with us next month, second Saturday on 11 a.m. So that will be a regular affair on Buddy4Study now. Every second Saturday, every month, second Saturday on 11 a.m. we'll be hosting this scholarship webinar wherein we'll be taking all the queries from students, and we'll also be sharing any opportunity that is available for collaboration with our NGO partners. Yeah.
Sure.
So thank you. Thank you, everybody.
So much, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.